Yo, my super savages, how's it going? This is Roy, and I got my buddy here, Aryan, with me. He's going to be the second person that's going to be doing the channel with us, on this journey. So to jump into it, he does karate and a lot of MMA related stuff. So he's going to be bringing that to the channel. Also, with the workouts that we're going to be doing and whatnot. So a lot of cool stuff is on the way to come. So what I wanted to do for today's video, guys, was I think I was gonna call this something on the line of like spiteful fitness, and I'll explain why in a bit. But just before we jump into it, guys, don't forget to click that big red button and subscribe to the channel if you want to continue to get the amazing content that we're going to have on the channel. Don't forget to follow HealthBot Z World on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest to get the most amazing diet tips, workout plans, positive mind state, mental building quotes and memes. If you're having a bad day or if you want a better day, whatever. We're just filling all that stuff up, so, to make sure, you guys have every tool that you need on this journey. So spiteful fitness, what I mean by that in a nutshell is, if you guys noticed and if you have attempted to start your workout journey and let's say it has come to a halt for whatever the reason, I think I may know why. Now, not specifically, but more so maybe there was something lacking, right, before actually initially going into that journey. So with me personally, I've attempted to lose weight and go to the gym a bunch of times, but it never worked out for me. For some reason, it was there. I wanted when I was really big too. I was very overweight and I wanted to lose the weight, but there wasn't a push. Me just wanting to be skinnier, wanting to be deezed, it didn't sell it. It's a big journey, and you really want that push, something that's gonna knock you every single time you want to fail to get you back up. And now it's never really good to be spiteful. I'm just gonna throw that out there. It's not good to hold grudges. That's not where I'm getting at. But I'm saying use that as a tool to further your goals. You agree?
Channel it.
Right?
Channel it.
Exactly.
Eventually.
So you want to channel it. So what I did was, now this is just me, I had a couple reasons. All my friends, they play sports, they're very athletic, and I was the big guy. I couldn't really, get into it as much, and I couldn't really hold it out. So I wanted to be a part of that comfortably. That was one thing that I wanted to do,
From the outside looking in.
From the outside looking in, exactly. And for the second one, fellas and ladies, this could apply to you too, right? Whether it's a guy or girl that you like or whatever it is, you're not as comfortable when you're the big guy. I'm speaking for myself. There's plenty like big dudes that are doing their thing, man, or big ladies doing their thing, and I don't think size necessarily matters, right? When it comes to that stuff, ultimately it's just who you love and who you want to be with or whatever. But for the most part, especially when you're younger, that's how people look. In the high school and what, that's how,
aesthetically speaking,
right? That's how the mind state of the young mind is. So for me, it wasn't. I didn't really look at it as, oh, you're stereotypical. Oh, like why you judge. If you want to change something, change it. So I didn't look at it as a negative. I took it as a positive, right? I took that spiteful almost mentality and made it to a positive. It drove me. So it's like, I'm gonna get to this to prove this to you, kind of thing. To prove I could play ball. To prove I'm a prospect. To prove I could do whatever the case is. And that's what drove me every day. If I wanted to fail or whatever, like, why am I doing this? Yes, it's ultimately to get skinny, but what are those specific things that even got you to start thinking about wanting to change, how you look or your health, right? It must have been some sort of intervention. Someone making fun of you, a girl, a guy you like, and you just felt like at that point it wasn't gonna work out, whatever the reason. And I do add, you could just end up talking to that person, and then it could have changed, and this couldn't have been the reason. But you ultimately just want to be comfortable. So if you feel that's the problem and you want to fix it, just use that as your lift. Use that as the spiteful.
Don't forget just like the title said, Health Bod Z, right? You want to be healthy. It's about health. It's not just about pleasing other people. You want to take care of yourself, right? Down the road, as you age, even, when you get to your 30s, you can have a lot of health problems if you're overweight. So
Okay, exactly. So that's what I was mentioning before in regards to the the kind of like the spiteful aspect to it during the journey. So with me, I use those as the catalyst to move me on. Now, if there was, you know, your brother or your sister was teasing you, your friend teasing you, or as I mentioned, it's a girl or guy that you like, whatever it is, if that dramatically affected you enough, you're gonna want to make a difference. You know, that's gonna be the pull. And I'm not saying, hey, like, keep that grudge in it, I hate that person, or, you know, you're gonna use that energy. This is the one time where you can say kind of anger or that could be utilized for strength. And when you're using that as you go on with your journey, you know, you start losing the weight, you start getting to where you want to look like and whatnot, you're gonna notice that spitefulness you had, or that take that you used, it's not gonna matter anymore. Mm-hmm. So it's like I'm telling you to jump in with that, but it's not gonna poison you ultimately.
Look back and laugh about all of it.
Right? Exactly. So it's gonna get rid of itself. You're gonna use it, and once you get to your point,
eat itself.
It's gonna consume itself. Exactly. So I'm not gonna leave you with any bad blood at the end of the day. That's not my point. It's just we're gonna utilize. We're gonna take the negative energy, and it's gonna naturally convert into a positive one while you're on your journey. So that's what I initially wanted to you know, for the video to be about. If you don't have that, try looking for something in regards to it. If you don't need that push and you're doing your thing, then just keep watching the channel. We're gonna have the workout videos, we're gonna have the information, we're gonna have all that stuff, and you just jump right on that. But this was just more so to let you know it's the cheat code kind of.
The key message we just want the viewers to take away from this is to remember the channel.
Right.
Anything negative such as spitefulness or anger or sadness that you may experience from dissatisfaction from your health, from your physical appearance.
And use that. Let that be the catalyst. Put that on the wall and start chucking darts at that every day. Like that's like that mentality. Don't go off that person. Don't chase after that person or anything like that. I'm not saying that. But when you see those movies and they're just chucking that dirt, like I get that, it's that determination. It's driving their head every single day, right? It's just like boom, boom, boom. Every time, you know, you get that much closer to your goal. So in the case of the poster is just it's not a person necessarily, it's just your trials and tribulations, I guess, and you want to conquer them. So, you know, conquer that. And that basically sums up what that was in regards to, you know, what I wanted to speak about for the Spiteful Fitness guys. But to add to that, we just want to let you know that we are going to hopefully by Wednesday-ish get some actual workout videos on the channel for you guys, and that's the real bread and butter. Obviously, you know, that's where you're going to benefit the most. We're just working on building up your mentality to start the journey at this point, and we'll continue to do that during the journey if you guys are willing to follow. Our Pinterest, as I mentioned, you guys want to, you know, follow that up. I'm just posting a whole bunch of stuff. Pinterest is amazing. It's a bunch of health cheat codes, and you could just pile them all up on the clipboard, and that's what I'm doing right now. So you guys could just jump in on that, find any diet, health tip, workout. You know, you feeling down, as I mentioned, we have some stuff that is going to bring you up. You're feeling up, you want to be down for another reason, we don't have that, sorry. it's just up, guys. We're just staying positive, and that's what we're going for. To add to it, again, as I mentioned, you know, we still have that giveaway. I'm just going to be running through that the whole way through, guys. It's more so just if you don't have the tools, the mat, the skip rope, the stuff that you could do the workouts at home, I'm going to provide it for you guys. We have it on our the link that we could provide to you if you send an email stating one, your favorite Dragon Ball Z character, as I mentioned, and your most targeted body part that you want to work on. Your arms, your legs, whatever. And I know, once again, that's not necessarily how it works. When you're losing weight or you're trying to get healthy or whatever it is, it all works together in conjunction, you know, bit by bit. But
you gotta start somewhere.
And we can give you specific workouts on that specific muscle that will, like, you know, it will give it that little boost. So that's what I offer to you. From there, if you answer those questions, we'll give you the link where you can start getting the free stuff. The shipping, you do pay for shipping. I'm not trying to like hide anything, guys. I can't control that. But the item itself, I made sure I looked for some stuff, you know, I could get it for free for you guys, so you don't pay anything for the item. And the stuff I have on right now should be what we're going to be using so you can get through your workouts, and I'll be adding more stuff to it as we go. So once again, this is Aryan here. Say your piece.
Yeah, peace.
Yeah, so you just said peace. And subscribe to the channel, guys. Alright, again, this is Roy. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is J-Stars of Victory Burst. But it does...
Stay tuned for more diet and workouts soon to come, soon to come.
Yes, exactly. We do have the diets on their way too, so we definitely want to get that on the channel too. So we'll end it off there, guys. Thank you so much for watching HealthBot Z. Don't forget to follow HealthBot Z World and all those other networks. I'll have them on the screen for you. No worries. Take it easy, my savages.